when Pitt was just a little boy, maybe around 5 years old. His mother was about done making a cake, and she put it into the oven. "Mommy, what are you doing?" he said. And she responded with, "I'm making a cake, sweetie." "Ooh, yummy. Where is the cake?" "It's in the oven, baby." "Why?" "So it can cook." "Oh." And then she carried him and said, "Hi, dear, my baby boy. I love you." "I love you too, Mama." "Oh, you're so sweet." "Mommy?" "Yeah? Can I have some of the cake batter?" "No, honey. It's bad for your tummy, okay? Please?" "No, Pitt," said his mother. "You're not eating that. It's bad for your stomach. It could get you really sick." "Why?" "Because it's raw, okay? It's not cooked. So it's not good for your tummy, all right?" she said as she put him on the ground and said, "Go play, okay?" "Okay." And then he left the kitchen, and his mother needed to leave the kitchen for a few minutes because she needed to talk on the phone. And little Pitt came back running into the kitchen, and he didn't see his mommy, and he saw the bowl of chocolate batter on the counter. So he used a little step stool and climbed onto the counter, and he took the bowl with him to his room and began to eat every last bite of it. "Yummy, yummy, yummy," he said as he ate the entire bowl of raw chocolate. Yum, 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 yum. Yummy. And then he put the bowl in the sink. And then a few hours later, it was evening, and it was time for dinner. And Lady Polytena made her son's favorite food. And she called him downstairs. "Pitt, my sweet little angel, time for dinner." But he didn't come downstairs. And she called him again. "Pitt, dinner is your favorite alphabet soup." But nope, nothing, no response at all. So she decided to go upstairs. She entered his room, and there was nobody there. She looked everywhere in the house. She was about to, call the police. Well, call the angel police when she heard him. And she ran into the bathroom and saw him vomiting. "Pitt, what's wrong, baby boy?" "Mama, my tummy hurts." "Oh, baby, what happened?" "I don't know. I don't know what happened. Out of nowhere, my tummy started hurting." "Oh, baby." "Okay, let's flush this." And then she felt his forehead and said, "You're burning up. Maybe we should take you to the doctor." "I don't want to go to the doctor, Mommy." "Okay, you just threw up on me. Alright, let's go to the hospital, baby." And then at the hospital, the doctor checked him over and said, your son ate something like raw food." That's strange. "Pitt, did you eat anything that made your tummy hurt?" "No, Mommy." "Pitt, are you lying to Mama?" No. Okay. And then when the doctor sent them home with some medicine, Lady Polytena said, "Pitt." "Yes." "Did you eat anything that made your tummy hurt? If you tell Mommy now, I won't get mad. But if you lie to me, then I will get mad at you. I didn't eat anything. Pit, tell Mama. Okay, fine. I ate the chocolate batter that was on the table. All of it. You ate all of that? Yeah. Why? Because it was yummy and delicious. Well, baby, that's a big no-no. It's really bad for your stomach. See what you did to yourself? Now you have a tummy virus, and now you have to take medicine. And no dessert tonight. That's gonna be your consequence. But, Mama. No buts, I told you. It's not fair. Well, it's not fair that you didn't listen to me. You have to listen to me because I know what's best for you. Why? Because I'm your mom. Well, I don't like rules. Pit. Now, for that attitude, you are going upstairs after dinner. You're going to brush your teeth, and then you're going to bed. Oh, no, I want chocolate cake. I'm sorry, Mommy. I know you're sorry, but you know the rules, and you know not to break them. I'm sorry, Mama. It's okay, Pit. It's just a timeout. I'm not gonna ground you. You're not? No. I'm sorry I raised my voice at you, baby. I'm sorry. But when you do something wrong, Mommy needs to put you in timeout. So let's go, okay? Okay. And then she sat him down in timeout. At first he didn't like it, but he eventually fell asleep in the timeout chair. And his mother woke him up and said, Hey, baby. Hey, Mama. Are you ready to be a good boy? Okay. I'm sorry for eating the cake batter. It's all right, honey. You know, when I was little, I did the same thing. It's all right, dear. I'm sorry I raised my voice at you. So, can I have dessert? No, honey. Why? Because that's your consequence. But tell you what, I'll save you a slice for tomorrow, okay? Okay, Mama. All right, come here. My baby. No wonder you ate chocolate batter. It's all over your face. Here, let me clean it. There we go. And then later that night, he was sleeping when his mother woke him up. Baby, it's time to take your medicine. But I had it when we came home. I know, but you gotta take it again at night. Come on. Yucky. No. Come on, Pit. Okay. And then he took it. Yucky cherry flavor. I know, baby. I know. I'm sorry. And then he went to sleep. And he was having dreams. But then, all of a sudden, he yelled, Mama! Pip, what's wrong, baby? I had a bad dream. Aw, about what, sweetie? About that you punished me and you threw me in a dungeon? Oh, Pip, that will never happen. You promise? Of course I promise. I can never picture my baby angel in a dungeon. I'm not a baby. Well, you're my baby, though. I love you so much. My darling baby. Mama? Can I sleep with you? Of course you can. Come on. And then she carried Pit to her bedroom and laid him down and wrapped a blanket around both of them. And he wrapped his little wings around her. And they both fell asleep. And he was sucking his thumb. Pit, what did I tell you about doing that? Sorry. It's okay. And then they both fell asleep, and the next morning, Pit woke up, Mommy, 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 Mommy. He was jumping on the bed, and Politano said, What is it, Pit? It's morning. He opened the blinds. It's morning, it's morning. Oh, yes it is, honey. What is it? Can I have my piece of cake now? No, you can have it in the afternoon. Okay. But did we learn our lesson? Yes, Mama. That's a good boy. Mama? Yeah? Next time you make cake, can I help you make it? Of course you can. Why did you make cake anyway? I just felt like making it. My baby. She said, cuddling him. You know what? I will always love you no matter what you do. But I would never, ever throw you in a dungeon. Never. My dear baby. Mama? Yeah? I love you. I love you too, sweetie. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. Mama? Can we go to the park? Of course we can. Do you want to go to the park, baby? We can have a picnic and we can have our chocolate cake there? Yes. Okay. And then later that afternoon, they went to the park. And Pit went off to play, and he was having fun, while his mother was preparing the picnic. And then a few hours later, she said, Baby, lunchtime. And Pit came running and said, Ooh, food. Yay, thank you, Mommy. And here's your alphabet soup. Ooh, my favorite lunch. And he ate every last bite. Mommy, can I have more? Of course you can, honey. Here you go. Yummy, 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 yummy. And then after lunch, she gave him some chocolate milk. Here you go, sweetie. Homemade chocolate milk. Thank you, Mama. You're welcome, baby. My baby. Who's my baby boy? I am your baby boy. Yes, you are. Come here, your face is all dirty. Oh, my darling. Mommy? Yeah? Can we share the piece of cake? Of course. And then they shared the cake together. And Pit had chocolate all over his face. When his mom said, Okay, baby, let's clean your face, okay? There we go. And then she picked him up and put him on her lap and hugged him gently and said, I love you, Pit. You know something? When the doctor told me I was having a baby, I was so excited because I knew that baby angel was you. And when you were born, you had the most adorable little brown curls. And you were so adorable and cute. And they cuddled together underneath a tree as the sun was in the sky that crisp morning afternoon. And then a few hours later, Pit woke up and said, Mama, Mama. She fell asleep. Mommy, Mommy. Huh? Oh, what a Pit. Ice cream truck. You want ice cream, sweetheart? Okay, here's some money. You want ice cream too, Mommy? No, baby, I'm fine. And then he went to the ice cream man and said, Mommy, come on. Okay, I'm coming with you. All right, what ice cream do you want? I want this one, please, sir. Okay. Here you go. Triple chocolate ice cream. Pit, are you sure you can eat that? That's a big ice cream. And that's a lot of chocolate. And you had a lot of chocolate for a couple days. How about something different? No, Mommy. Okay. And then he was eating his ice cream all the way home. Yummy, Mommy. Yeah, I can tell. It's all over you. and the ice cream was dripping from his mouth onto his toga. I think that's what that thing is called. And it dripped onto his wings. Like, he was just getting dirty. And his mommy said, "Oh, Pit, my baby. Hug me, mommy." No. I am not hugging you right now. You're covered in chocolate. But I want you to give me a hug. No, Pit. And then when they got home, his mother filled up the tub and said, "Pit, bath time." But why? Because look at you. You're the chocolate angel. Now let's go. But I don't want to. But Pit. Okay, coming. And then his mother got him in the tub and began to wash him. "Wash, wash, wash, my little boy. Wash, 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 my little pumpkin." And then after a long bath, she got him all clean. And she said, "There's my clean little angel." "Mommy?" "Yeah?" "I love you. I love you too," she said, putting him to bed that night. The end.